Here are the top 7 secrets that will help your business crush it in e-commerce. E-commerce tip number 7. Remember, 50% of people go online first and then they buy in person. Retail had a really rough year in 2020, but it's not over yet. For many types of products, there's still strong desire to visit brick and mortar stores. While this has been diminished over the past year due to COVID, the desire remains. In fact, retail sales only dropped 10% in 2020 despite all the lockdowns. Clothing, furniture, electronics, and cars are just a few of the products people like to try before they buy. New statistics show that over 50% of in-store purchases are influenced by digital commerce. E-commerce tip number 6. Remember, online reviews matter more than ever. Today, over 91% of customers will look at online reviews for a product or service. And amazingly, 84% will trust strangers' opinion just as much as they do with their friends and family. Can you believe it? This means that your business must manage and cultivate a good reputation online. One of the most beneficial actions you can take is to set up and update your Google My Business page. It's a free service offered by Google and dramatically increases your brand's visibility on Google Maps and Google Search. E-commerce tip number 5. Hey, remember, free delivery makes a difference. When it comes to convincing a person to purchase online, a very appealing factor is offering free shipping. I mean, look at Amazon. They got free shipping. Everyone loves buying that way. Over 65% of e-commerce retailers today will offer some type of free delivery in some form. A 2016 survey found that 9 out of 10 people consider free shipping the biggest reason to shop online. Today in 2021, with safety concerns, offering no contact home delivery has become a huge incentive for buying. If your product can offer free shipping or even same-day delivery, this can help boost sales immediately and be a game changer for you. E-commerce tip number 4. Mobile purchases are growing. When e-commerce began back in 1991, it was only available through desktop computing. However, during the past 27 years, mobile and cell phones has increased to capture over 73% of global e-commerce. And the market is only going from there. This means that the mobile version of an e-commerce store is essential for any business. If you have a mobile-friendly site, you can capture a considerable portion of the market because everyone's moved from more or less from desktop to mobile first. Also, keep in mind that 85% of consumers prefer mobile apps to mobile websites, which means your brand may do better even if you have a mobile version of your store available on an app. E-commerce tip number 3. Post-paid options are on the rise. Abandoned cart is one of the biggest reasons for loss of revenue in e-commerce firms. Over 75% of consumers leave items in their shopping cart, and e-commerce businesses lose revenue worth of $4.4 billion due to cart abandonment. Can you believe it? That's a big number. Some brands have been testing with post-paid programs to change this behavior. That means after you get on the site, the ad follows you to get people back to check out, right? Some brands have been testing with post-paid programs to change this behavior, which enables customers to make the payment only after they receive the products. Subscription companies such as Stitch Fix and Trunk Club also use only pay for what you keep approach to increase customers' likelihood of purchasing. E-commerce tip number 2. Remember, autofill increases sales. There's nothing more mundane than having to enter all your details over and over again. Yet, when it comes to e-commerce, these details are much needed to make the transaction happen. Thanks to social media sites like Facebook and Twitter allowing users to autofill their personal information, there have been significant sales increases due to this. One study shows that sales increased almost 200% when autofill functionality was available on an e-commerce site. That's a big stat, and that's going to be a big reason to make sure you have a way for people to autofill on your website. E-commerce tip number 1. Different currencies create extra revenue thanks to the rise of popularity of virtual wallets, such as Venmo, Visa Checkout, Amazon Pay, and Apple Pay. Consumers now have more ways than ever before to make payments, especially in younger age demographics. As much as 65% of population uses Vimeo to transfer money and pay for services and goods. Venmo saw a total payment volume grow by 70% year over year in 2020. As payment methods diversify, it is essential to offer them where available and feasible for your business. These 7 e-commerce trends show that 2021 e-commerce is now a reality for modern business. As the old companies become a part of history. The future will belong to the innovators. And you, my friend, are the innovator. I know it. For any company that wants to compete in the modern market, it's critical to give consumers as many reasons as possible to buy from you. Are you in the e-commerce business and ready to crush it this year? Brandastic is here to help.